Anastasia. Why are you laughing at me?
Just go. Just go.
What's my favorite question?
How dare you?
How dare you? Hello, welcome back to Learning Curves. I'm Anastasia, and this is my opposite half, Brett.
Hello.
This is the husband. I call him husband, so it's part of why I maybe have never said his name on this channel, because I just call him husband. One of the things we did with this renovation to try and save some money, we foolishly agreed to prime and paint all of the new surfaces. And the first step before you can even do that is you need to clean the walls, because they come in and they hang the drywall and they mud and they sand it, and the dust of the plaster, the mud, this stuff can interfere with the primer adhesion and keep it from really protecting the drywall and all the things. So they finished their piece on Friday, and today is Saturday. Last night he stayed up and swept the walls for us, and then very early this morning he damply wiped the remaining dust off the walls, and he's going to do a demonstration for us of how he did those two things. So I'm going to turn it over to him.
It wouldn't have been so bad if it weren't August in St. Louis, where it's 1,000% humidity out and 427 degrees, and we had to have all the windows open because the dust is flying everywhere with no air. So it sucked. But other than that, it wasn't that bad.
It's a miracle he didn't just cuss there.
Yeah.
I was just going to ask him not to cuss on my channel. And so anyway, here's the demonstration.
Step one, just take a broom. Do that everywhere. Step two, get a damp cloth, any kind. This is disgusting, but then you just, lightly, again, everywhere. That's it. The ceilings, I just rigged this thing up, drape a towel over it, double it up so it doesn't scratch anything. Rinse, repeat. Not so bad, like I said. It wouldn't have been that bad if I could do it with the air conditioning on, but it wasn't on, so it was 1,000,000 degrees up here. And I sweat a lot. That's it. See you.
So opposites, right? Do you see it? Anyway, so yeah, it's important to remove all of that debris from the walls. It can add texture beneath your paint, and I loathe texture on my walls. And it can interfere with adhesion of primer. So the point of the primer is to create a barrier on the drywall so that the drywall doesn't soak all the paint up, and then we paint. So we don't have to prime every single surface. We have some ceilings that are not fresh, naked drywall, but most of the things we're painting are drywall. There's a lot. So we're gonna do one coat of primer everywhere there's new drywall. And then our next plan is to do one coat of ceiling paint everywhere, let that dry for 24 hours, and then tape the ceilings so we can paint our wall colors. We're just doing one coat of ceiling paint. We're doing 2 coats of wall paint everywhere. Yeah, we're hoping that this is not gonna take forever because we've just carted our child off to grandma, who already has my sister's 2 kids. So we're hoping we don't have to, not watch our kid for a week and a half. Because this is our window. So the beauty of doing all this right now is that, let's see if we can do this without my phone falling out. The floors are bare. We don't have any flooring in the new construction areas or in the laundry room. Uh-oh, now I've ruined that. So we don't have any flooring in, so we can make a big mess. There are no covers on any of the outlets. We don't have the light fixtures in either of these 2 new bedrooms, so we can be a little messier right now with painting and with priming and painting. So let's get into some time lapses of priming and painting. Wish us luck. finished the first room. The first room. And it only took
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
3.
Close to 3. So we started off, our game plan was to have him do all the rolling and me do all the, it does look good. Me do all the hand painting. Yeah, so I taped and painted the window well while he did all of the rolling. And then once he'd finished with an area, I'd follow up on the inverted seams, painting there, make sure everything was covered. He's gonna stick with ceilings because those are high and harder and he seemed to get in a rhythm with it. But I think I'm gonna get a roller and we're just gonna roll together.
Roll with it. I'm gonna stop overthinking it. It's just primer. When I first started, I was like, oh, it looks so spotty, and just, it looks fine now. It really does. So just slather it on, we'll be done quicker.
Yeah.
We got a lot more to go.
Yeah. My daughter's back home from grandma's house, so my husband's with her, and we're calling it for the night. The goal for today was to get all of the priming and the ceilings done. We primed 2 rooms and have done no ceilings. Well, we primed the ceilings, but not painted the ceilings. But you know, I'm super pregnant. And I'm tired and my legs are swollen, and going up and down that step ladder, well, it's not a lot. I feel like I was getting lightheaded and feeling dehydrated. We're just calling it. We don't want to get burnt out, so we're gonna come back tomorrow. We do have a childbirth class in the middle of the day, so we're gonna take a little break, but we're gonna get what we can done. Day 2. Woke up feeling a little sore. Use muscles that you don't usually use.
Her legs were rough yesterday.
Yeah.
Standing a lot. Her ankles were pretty swollen.
That's heavily pregnancy related. We're in our laundry room today, our new laundry room, formerly our bedroom closet. And I think we're not doing ceilings. There's no closet. I think we can do this room in an hour.
Let's hope.
What do you think, Isabel?
Yes, I know I'm wearing the same clothes.
How do you think we can do it in an hour?
Isabel, say hi to the camera. Say hi. Blow kiss.
Introvert.
Camera.
If I haven't posted that video yet. Close. We finished the closet. I just have a tiny bit here to finish, and then Brett pretty much finished the hallway, and now we have to leave for a childbirth class. So we're gonna see what we can do this evening. So ready to be done priming?
Gotta paint. A lot to go.
One room down. We painted the laundry room. It's this, we're gonna peel the tape up and see how that went. But we're gonna be tiling in here. So this had to be the first room that we painted. So we got the ceiling done and the room done. I just pulled the tape up around the ceiling. It was terrible. I just want the tape to just work. I just want the tape to just work. And it's like, why even tape? You know, you see sometimes when you watch on HGTV or whatever, professional painters, they'll just very carefully with a paintbrush paint on the line. And I think we're just gonna have to do that in some of the other rooms maybe, because we have to now touch up the ceiling pretty much everywhere, and there are some places we have to touch up the walls. And it's like, what's the point then, right? Like, what's the point of taping? Oh, it drives me insane. It's like, this is the final step. We're supposed to be able to step back and enjoy our work. The other solution, I thought, would be if we just put molding everywhere. If we just put crown molding, then you'd never see it. It'd all be covered up. So maybe we'll get fancy and put crown molding everywhere, but I've got a lot more painting to do, and I can't handle this emotional roller coaster of putting all this effort into painting and then having the tape removal ruin the paint job. I mean, like, look in the corner. Hi, this is our after, but it's still during. Tomorrow will be 4 weeks after we started. How many hours do you think we spent doing this?
I don't know. A lot.
A lot of hours.
There's so many square feet of footage that needed to be square footage. Needed to be primed, then painted again, then touch-ups, then fill all the nail holes and all the trim, then sand all those nail holes, then paint again, then the doors. And I mean, painting's easy, it just sucks.
Yeah, it's terrible. And also, the tape is what did me in. We are unanimous in our agreement that we should have hired painters. 100%. I probably would have paid painters twice what they would have bid.
I mean, it looks nice, don't get me wrong.
Well,
in spots, it looks really great.
In spots, it looks good. But the details... And you know how when you do something yourself, you see the flaws even more? I wish we would have hired someone. Let's go back in time and do that thing you said where we should hire someone.
We're done, essentially.
All that needs to happen now is the trim, which he hates doing, and I don't mind doing. And since a lot of it's baseboards, it's forward leaning, so it helps get baby in a better position, so that's good. But there's no time. My due date is in a week and a half, like 10 days.
Something like that.
And
it can wait.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. That's why we're shooting this now, because we're likely going to just finish. We're gonna get done what we can, but after this weekend, we're just gonna be done until we have time again. So it's like, what, 18 years?
Yeah, give or take.
About, you know, and if we have a third, we'll see.
Having a child is like being grounded for 18 years, so.
Why does he say so? That's terrible.
Now that we're gonna have 2. I'm just kidding. I love Isabel to death, and this one, I'm sure just as much. We'll see, but.
She's gonna be a stinker. This new one. The other one's a stinker. Anyway, yeah, we're both exhausted and broken. Hire painters. Those 2 words are our advice to you. That's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please like this video and please consider subscribing.
And hire painters.
Hire painters.
We were not paid by any painting union, but it's true. Hire them.
Bye.